Chelsea 0, Crystal Palace 0, Nottingham Forest 3, Brentford 1. Let me break all of this down in this video detailedly, and if this is the first time you are coming across my YouTube channel, I will appreciate if you can watch the video carefully to the end and tell me what you think about all this I'm going to discuss in this video. Let me start with the game of Chelsea against Crystal Palace. The first Premier League game of the season did not go well for Enzo Maresca. The first Premier League game of the Club World Cup champions did not go well because the game ended 0-0, and it was instead Crystal Palace that scored a goal, and that goal was denied. They said there was a problem. So let me first of all start by addressing that. Massive congratulations first of all to the English Premier League for this latest update in their video assistant referees. Now, when Eberechi Eze scored that goal, they celebrated because it was clear to everyone that that was a goal. But there was a fault somewhere, and the referee and the VAR had to call the central referee to come and verify and confirm to the public. And when the referee verified that and he cancelled the goal, I was like, what's going on? Now he in his explanation, he said it was not Maguire who played, like, because Maguire was alongside Caicedo. So there was actually, everybody thought maybe it was the foul on Caicedo, whereas it was not actually the case. The reason why that free kick was cancelled, that goal was cancelled, was because before the Eberechi Eze took the free kick, he was already less than 1 meter away from the barrier. That is the main reason why the goal was cancelled. And now, when you take a look at this Chelsea squad, you discover that they still need to develop a lot. First of all, I will start by appreciating Josh and Champong. I think today was actually his first game, his first starter for a first game where he starts for Chelsea in the English Premier League, and the guy was very good. I cannot pretend to you that was Chelsea's best player for this game today. Cole Palmer was nowhere to be found in this game. Jamie Gittens was nowhere to be found in this game. Even João Pedro, that we all have been hailing at the Club World Cup during the preseason tour, he was nowhere to be found also in this game. And now, when you take a look at the statistics board, you discover that Crystal Palace had a total of 4 shots on target against Chelsea. Chelsea instead had 3 shots on target. So 4 shots on target for Crystal Palace and 3 shots on target for Chelsea. When shots off target, 7 shots for Chelsea off target and 4 shots for Crystal Palace on target. Block shots, Chelsea had 9 block shots and Crystal Palace had 4. Ball position, 71% for Chelsea and 29% for Crystal Palace. Someone can be asking, HT, how come Chelsea is having a ball position of 71 and Crystal Palace have a ball position of 21, but the shots on target are in favor of Crystal Palace? And what even went wrong that Chelsea were not able to win this game? I'm not going to pretend to you. I did not see Chelsea trying things. I did not see Chelsea trying a lot of things in the game. During the first 45 minutes of the game was somehow balanced. Now, during the second 45 minutes, Crystal Palace decided to stay back and defend because they knew that it was actually difficult to score against Chelsea. And at the end of the day, points were actually being shared between the two teams. Chelsea had 2 yellow cards in this game. Crystal Palace had 3 yellow cards also in this game. Goalkeeper saves, Robert Sanchez had 4 goalkeeper saves, and the goalkeeper of Crystal Palace had 3 goalkeeper saves. And now, when you take a look now at this team in general, you discover that Chelsea needs to work hard. Last season, winning the Premier League wasn't actually their main target, and now this season, I think their target this season is to win the Premier League. And they did not start the season good, because when you take a look at the Premier League table already, you see Manchester City sitting at the top of the table, followed by Sunderland with 3 points. We have Tottenham 3 points, Nottingham Forest 3 points, Liverpool 3 points. And as we speak now, the game of Manchester United against Arsenal is going on. And at the end of the day, we all are going to see how the table is going to look like. But I think starting the season with a win is going to be the best option. But for now, Chelsea actually drew the game, so points were shared. Nothing, only to go back home, correct the mistakes that you guys did today, and come back next game better. So let me take now the look at the game of Nottingham Forest against Brentford. I can still remember when I predicted the Premier League season 2025-2026, I said Brentford is going to have a tough season. Why? Because they lost their manager Thomas Frank to Tottenham, and they lost their best player Brian Burmo to Manchester United. And now how are they going to perform this season? When you take a look at the game of Nottingham Forest against Brentford, you discover that Nottingham Forest were dominant from the first minute till the last minute, and they scored 3 goals, and Brentford scored just 1 goal. That 1 goal was a penalty. Now, when you take a look at the game in general, you discover that Chris Wood scored 2 goals in this game. The former Newcastle striker scored 2 goals in this game, and Doye scored the other goal for Newcastle. Thiago scored the penalty for Brentford. And now when you go at the level of the statistics, right, like when you go to the statistics board, you discover that Nottingham Forest had a total of 5 shots on target, Brentford had a total of 3 shots on target. And when you take a look at shots off target, Nottingham Forest had 4 shots off target, and Brentford had 3 shots on target. So Nottingham Forest had a total of 9 shots in this game, both on target and off target, and Brentford had just 6 shots in this game. When you go at the level of ball position, discover that the game was somehow balanced between these two guys. Nottingham Forest had a ball position of 54, Brentford had a ball position of 46. So, and the game actually went in favor of Nottingham Forest, that are sitting right up there at on the Premier League table. Now, what is going to be the next step? Can Nottingham Forest continue to win games after games? Because it is not going to be the same, right? It is not going to be the same in the days ahead, and I think it is actually a good start of the season for Nottingham Forest and a bad start of the season for Brentford. Like I said, guys, Manchester United and Arsenal game is currently going on now, and when you take a look at the Premier League table already, you are already seeing Manchester City at the top, we have Sunderland at the top, Nottingham Forest at the top, Tottenham at the top, and Liverpool at the top. So these are the 5 clubs that are already having 3 points, and this game, after this game between Manchester United and Arsenal, at the end of the day, we all are going to see if the Premier League table is going to change. But for now, the games have just ended between Chelsea Crystal Palace 0-0, Nottingham Forest Brentford 3-1. Guys, if you watch the game, any of these games I've just listed in this video, either Chelsea Crystal Palace game or Nottingham Brentford game, who was the man of the match in the game that you watch? And for those who watch the Chelsea game, what do you think can be the take-home message for Enzo Maresca in this game? Because to me, I'm being honest, at some point in time, I just feel like Chelsea is inconsistent. I cannot pretend to you. At some point in time, that's just a feeling that I have, right? So I've come to the end of this video. I will appreciate if you can like the video, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and most importantly, you tell me what you think about all these games, these 2 games that just ended today while waiting for the game of Manchester United against Arsenal. And most importantly, you like the video, you comment, you share the video also as well, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You turn on the notification bell, so when next I post videos that are similar to one, you'll be one of the first people to see it. And see you guys after the Manchester United versus Arsenal game.